Hello friends, welcome to the video number 17 for the Python 3 series. And well, this is going to be one last video about lists, but it's going to be a little bit different than the three previous videos because in this video we're going to be talking about a very specific um, topic about lists, which is known as the nested list, or aka the multidimensional lists or multi-level lists. And well, basically it means that we can have lists contained within lists, so on and so forth. Now I'm gonna, of course, to keep it simple, so we're gonna just go to the second level, because you're gonna see that even in the second level it starts getting a little bit weird pretty fast. So if you want to try later to do like a third level, well, go ahead and good luck. Uh, but well, just want to show you that uh, let's say we had our list. No, my lists. Remember, this was what we were doing. Just create one single list and then we put all their values inside. So this is a single level list, right? Pretty easy. But now let's make another, and we're gonna call it nested, because of course we're gonna be nesting lists. And we put our brackets or square brackets as usual. But now what we are gonna do is we're gonna put brackets, comma, brackets, comma, brackets. So I'm gonna make a two-dimensional list that is gonna contain lists inside of this list. Eh, right? So it's a second dimension. This is like a second dimension. This is in the second dimension. This is in the second dimension. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually create our lists, putting 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, and then I'm gonna make, I don't know, like 1.1, comma 2.2, comma 3.3, and we can leave it like that, asymmetric. There is no problem. And then here we can put text like A, comma B, comma comma C, comma D, right? So I have there it is, my nested list with our two-dimensional list. And now we can say, of course, print nested, save this and run it. Oh, yeah, I was working in the previous video. So here it is. So this is our list with the three elements, which, well, each element is another list, right? And well, before we go to see a little bit more, just a little bit more. Now, this is a little bit hard to see and to read, right? So there is something that we can do in Python, pretty simple. Just after you open your list right here, just hit enter, and then you can come here before or after the comma, whatever you want to, and another enter, and then another enter, and then just finish your list. So it's much easier to see and to read that we have a list that contains three elements, which are lists, each one of them. And of course, we can save this and run it. And well, we get the exact same result, so there is no problem. And of course, we can do like we did on the single level lists, but I want you to see what is going to be the difference. If we say, okay, give me the first element of the list, you may be thinking it's going to be 1. So let's just see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. There it is. And well, it returns actually the first list. And well, it should make sense if we think that, again, we are in the first dimension. So the first element of this nested list is this list. And this is the second, and this is the third element. So it's a one list that contains three lists. Now, if we actually want to get just this one, well, we can go to the next dimension and say again, give me the first element, right? Element in position or index 0 inside of the element that is an index or position 0. Let's print this, and now we actually get the number 1. and well, we can start doing things like we did with the single level. But again, just let's say we try to do an append the number 5 to the first one, and then we say print nested. So let's see what happens. So the error tells us, okay, the integer object has no attribute append. So what happened? Well, what happened is that I went to the second dimension. So I am actually seeing at this number. So I cannot use append in an integer. It's what Python is telling me right here. I gotta step back one level and go back to the list so that I can actually use the method append. So let's delete this, and we are getting back one step, or we are staying in the first level of the list, and now we can append the number 5. But now, well, here I got the entire multi-level list, and basically, or what I actually wanted was just the first list with the 5 appended to it. So what I'm gonna do here again is just put the brackets and tell, okay, just print the first element to which we already appended the number 5. So finally, there it is. Okay, so a little, again, gets a little bit weird. Just try to manipulate the second level. So again, if you want to try to go to a third level or a fourth level, well, go ahead and good luck. And we can do, let's just do another thing. For example, remember we can ask for the index. So let's say nested 0 dot index, and well, I have a number 3 right here. So let's say number 3, and now, well, I want to print the index, and now it's gonna tell me, okay, there it is in number 2. Oh, come on. In number 2. Okay, now again, if we just did something like nested right in the whole list and try to find number 3, it's gonna tell you, okay, the number 3 is not in the list, because again, this is the first element. It's a list, it's a list, it's a list. So number 3 is not there. Maybe if we do something like this and then we add 3, let's see what it does. I haven't tried it. So there it is. It's telling me, okay, element 0, 1, 2, 3. So there is your number 3. But again, the original example is like that. So here we don't have a number 3. We should actually go inside of the first level, go to the second level, and then we're telling, okay, in this element, where is the index? Well, do I have an element with the value 3? If I have it, or if it's there, then return the index into this variable, call again index, and then print it. All right, so again, this is the multi-dimensional just kept at the second level, right, at second dimension. And again, now you know that you can do it. Hopefully, most of the time, you're going to be just working with one level, a single level list. Sometimes it may be necessary to go to a second level, and hopefully, you would never have to go beyond that. But if you do, well, again, good luck. And well, now you know that you can apply all the previous methods that we talked about on the previous 3 videos on any of your lists. Just make sure that you are working with a list, not with an element of your list. Okay, so there it is, multidimensional or nested lists. So as always, I hope that you find this video useful. Thanks all of you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And well, I hope to see you on the next video.